Hello and welcome finally to the Endgame review. Okay, this is it. All my 21 other Marvel film reviews will be leading up to this one review, so let's just jump into it, I guess. Positives. Amazing plot and acting off the wall. Great, I loved it. Absolutely everyone. The villain, of course, Thanos, was amazing in every sense. Every single sense. And, oh man, both of his deaths. Both of the deaths. Boom, boom, boom. One of them was just like, bam, he's gone. Like, chop off his head, Thor just, boom, he's gone. And the other one was just more solemn, but felt satisfying, if that makes sense. Like, you know the one where he like, flicks away. But yeah, I mean, am I bummed that Thanos is dead? A little, but he had it coming. But yeah, the CGI for Thanos is just as good. And Professor Hulk. Oh, the CGI on Professor Hulk was so great. I love it. The character dynamics between everybody is absolutely amazing. Like, everybody feels like they bounce off the other naturally. Even at the end, which I will get into, because not like the very end, but you know the minute, yeah. That bit, everybody is just there, and it's just everyone that has an interaction is great. I mean, I won't get into it until I actually get to that part in the script, but still. Hawkeye and Ant-Man, this is a positive. I'm just happy that they're back. I love Hawkeye and I love Ant-Man. So, I'm just happy they're back, especially Ant-Man. I mean, I like Hawkeye, I like Hawkeye, but I love Ant-Man. I like how Thor grows as a character, because he had like some kind of fears, and he's like, oh, what have I done? I should have gone for the head, oh no, what's gonna happen now? Oh no, that's my worst. Yeah, I really liked how he was just, it made him feel a lot more human. Which is nice, because you know, I know they've, yeah, but he had 5 years to think. And like Rocket said, why is he sitting down like that? He's naturally pissed off. I would be too if I missed. And everyone still died because of me, so. This is a positive, although it was a little confusing in the film. I first was like, wait, what the hell's going on? The use of time travel was absolutely amazing. And the comedy to do with time travel, like Back to the Future and all that kind of stuff. I loved it. I actually need to watch Back to the Future now that I think about it. Yeah, anyway. Mjolnir comes back. I love Mjolnir, favorite character in the MCU by far. Kidding, but still. Going back to Avengers 1 and seeing the Sanctum Sanctorium during the attack on New York, which was very nice to see. I like the title screen for it as well, like it goes back to New York, 2012. Pretty much the teams are Hulk, Ant-Man, Tony and Cap go to the first Avengers film. Then Tony and Cap go to World War II. I think. No, they go to the 1950s, meet a young Hank Pym and a young Peggy Carter. Cap sees Peggy, kind of has an idea of what he's going to do, like if he ever gets a chance to. Then, obviously, he goes back, and then, you know. Which was very nice to see what the world was like in 1950, because I haven't actually watched Agent Carter. Groot and Rocket, not Groot and Rocket, what am I saying? Thor and Rocket going back to Thor the Dark World to get the Ether, which was very interesting. Oh yeah, I've got to say, the Hulk, Ant-Man, Thor and Tony, Cap and Tony went back to the first Avengers to get the Mind Stone, the Space Stone, and the other stone, the time stone, from the ancient one. And it was nice seeing Loki again. It was really nice seeing Loki in Dark World and Avengers. It was nice seeing how he got away and all that, so that was cool. Oh, and of course, I gotta say, Cap fighting Cap. Love it. And then, of course, I have to bring this up. They go back to Guardians 1. And if you know me, you know I love Guardians 1. I love Guardians of the Galaxy 1. One of my favourite films, and they go back to it. Oh, I was so happy. And we actually heard the, you know, the, opening scene with Star-Lord. Oh, we actually, like, and he was just like, you know, he's like sticking to the right, it just cuts to those, like, War Machine and Nebula, and you just hit the going. It's great. And then, but yeah, War Machine and Nebula went to, the temple that I can't remember the name of, and, Black Widow and Hawkeye went to, Vormir, which I will, I'll get to that in a second. Cap lifting Mjolnir. That was incredible. I screamed in the cinema. I was so happy. And then he says the line. He actually says it. He actually says Avengers assemble, and I lost my mind. I'm so happy. And I'm gonna pull a Smash Brothers in this, but I don't have to say over it anyway. Pretty much everyone is here at the end of the film. Everybody, literally everybody, because even the dead were brought back. Boom, it was great. Oh, it was such a good film. Literally, the third act alone is just a big, bright red, flashing red light fan service. If anybody has seen all these movies, fan service. You see Valkyrie, Korg, Cap, Pepper in the rescue armor that was hinted at the very beginning of the movie. You see Tony, obviously. You see Thanos, obviously. You see the Black Order again. Although Ebony Maw was earlier, it was in near the middle of the film, but I don't remember that. Although I do like how Nebula had an argument and pretty much killed her past self. Which technically meant she should have never existed at all, but it's a comic book movie. Yeah, oh god, I love the film. But everybody, we saw Meek and Korg. Can I just say, Korg playing Fortnite is the funniest thing I've ever seen. You cannot convince me otherwise. Every single character in the final fight, and the final fight, like the last hour of the movie, like the first bit's just like pretty good. The middle is, wow, this is quite cool. The ending is absolutely incredible. In tone, in everything. And we'll get to the sad bits, the bits that you know that I'm talking about after. But as Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm just happy that my dream came true. Thor's joined the Guardians. Guardians 3 with Thor. That's gonna be fun. And now for the solemn stuff. When Cap was returning the stones to the right places, he decided to go to Peggy. And actually had that dance. And they actually were married, which was really sweet. I felt that really nice. Like, Cap's wish from the first Avenger finally being fulfilled was just amazing. That and Falcon Captain America, which I would personally, I would prefer if it was Bucky, but I know why he picked Falcon. I'm not complaining that it is Falcon, but it's Pepper instead Bucky. And Tony is well, pretty much Pepper's final words to Tony while he was still alive. Makes sense. You can finally be at peace now, or something like that. You can finally rest. With his demons defeated by his own hands, he can rest. He did it. I'm still sad about his death, like Tony's death. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was crying. I cried when I saw Spider-Man one scene, both like react to Tony and then Pepper, and then you see the art break eternal. That was painful, man. I cried, I'm not even gonna lie, I cried. But the funeral was so good. It had everybody pretty much. Not Vision. I did find that a bit weird. I mean, Vision has a character poster, but he's not even in the movie. He's the only Fallen that doesn't really get avenged. But I don't mind. I mean, I liked Vision. Shame he's not. Oh well, no, they could have just rebuilt him. I don't know. But yeah, Vision isn't in this film. I'm just saying that now. If you're a Vision fan, I'm sorry. But yeah, and I was saying during Tony Stark's funeral, they were all. It went through everybody. It started with Pepper and Tony's child. Then it went to everybody else. And when it got to Falcon and Bucky, there was somebody behind him that I don't think anybody else really knew who he was. The random blonde kid. And then I remember Iron Man 3. Because that little blonde kid is the kid from Iron Man 3. Which is nice, and it was very nice of seeing Captain Marvel and Nick. And I think I saw his parents. I might be wrong, but I think Tony's parents were at his funeral. I think. I think. I don't know. Possibly. I did like his final message as well. And now the only negatives I have, which is more just I don't like seeing my beloved characters actually get killed, are the character deaths themselves. Oh boy. One of this is a hypothetical, because I might be wrong. If I'm wrong on the last character, then I'm sorry, but Black Widow! Oh, damn it, they actually... I didn't think they would do it. I thought if they were going to kill off anyone, it was going to be Hawkeye. Personally, I thought it was going to be Hawkeye. But no, it was Black Widow, and... oh, it broke my heart. It broke my heart, because... the funny thing is, the position that they were in, like when he was like had his hand on her neck and like, she was like lying down there, before like while they were fighting to see who would jump off. Pretty much after that, what happened was, that was reference to Civil War, but it was just so sad because he clearly just said, "Tell my family I love them." Ran off the... I might be getting this a bit wrong, bit out of order, but oh well. He ran off the edge, and then she jumped after him, held his hand, he grappled onto the wall. Like, and that, when he jumped off, I thought, oh yeah, I knew it. I was crying, but I thought, damn it, I knew it. Hawkeye, no. And then he grabbed onto that. I actually first thought it was gonna be both of them, but anyway. But yeah, I mean, Black Widow's gone, unfortunately, that sucks. I mean, we're still getting a solo movie, but that's gonna be a prequel, so Black Widow, as we know her, is dead. If I know what I think they're gonna do, they're gonna pull a Wonder Woman. By that I mean the whole movie will be a flashback. And as obviously Tony Stark, I've pretty much said everything I want to say about Tony Stark's death. It was well deserved, and it was a very nice callback to the first Iron Man. Very nice. And of course, the reaction to it was... I was crying along with him. I felt like I was the only one on my road that was crying, but... I was crying. I was crying. And I think I might be wrong, but judging by the way he was sitting and all that, I think Cap is also dead. I think. I don't know. I think he's dead. If I'm wrong, oh well. If I'm right, damn that sucks. I mean, what more could you do with it? If he died on that bench, that's absolutely fine. I think if he died on that bench with his two best friends with him by his side, and Banner off to the far right, then I think that's fine. That's a great send. And of course the signatures, anyway, I'm getting to it. Yeah, the signatures are being incredible, so pretty cool. Of course it's the last. But yeah, I'm going to give this, I don't think I need to say what I'm going to rate this film, but I'm going to say it's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Watch Infinity War first, though. If you haven't watched any of those films, at least watch Infinity War so you know where the characters are at. But yeah, that's all I can say. Just yeah, 10 out of 10 film. Would watch again. And I'm gonna keep this brief. I'm gonna talk about the MCU as a whole because that's why I was doing the Marvel-a-thon. One movie every week, although I did miss a couple of weeks because I forgot or I was too busy because college life is a thing. I think the Infinity Saga is great. I loved the Infinity Saga. The stories, the characters, and all that. But one thing I don't know, where are they going to go from here? Because if Spider-Man Far From Home is to be believed, this is going to be the start of a brand new story. Or a new chapter for the universe as we go into, I think, Phase 4. I've heard some people say it isn't actually going to be a Phase 4, it's just going to be something else. But I think it's going to be Phase 4. There's no way they won't stop. I mean, some people are pretty much just saying, I'm done with the MCU now. I'm not. I'm going to Spider-Man. I'm going to go see all of them, all the other ones that are coming out in the coming years, because, I mean, I've pretty much become so attached to these characters, I feel like I can't just leave them, you know? Was it a good end to the story? Definitely. Definitely. And all I have to say is, to every single actor that was involved, major, minor, anything in between, thank you. Thank you for making the MCU as wonderful as it is, and it's been a pleasure being on this ride. Can't wait to see how it goes from here. Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anything like to end this without just saying thank you. And also, I've got to respect Stanley. Thank you for Stanley for creating this character. This movie. Thank you, everybody involved. Thank you for actually watching all of these. If you watched all of them. And the next movie I will be reviewing will be very, very, very different. I think. I mean, I might just not review a film for a while, but... Anywho, see you later. Bye!